to do today is parade all our startups and kind of thump our chest about how great the Hive is, but rather sort of have various sort of industry leaders, thought leaders, talk about sort of things that we are focused on. So we are very focused on applications in the enterprise and across a series of vertical industries. Our focus is primarily thematic. So if you look at some of the themes, the intelligent enterprise or the cognitive enterprise is one big theme, taking different business processes and automating them, using conversational agents or autonomous agents for different business applications, the overall kind of smart machines, smart things, smart infrastructure, both in kind of physical space as well as in the digital space, being able to do kind of commerce. So think about conversational commerce in the digital space, think about kind of more ambient commerce in a physical space, and finally security. So today, in the breaks, I would encourage you to kind of talk to some of our companies who are playing in these different areas. So what's unique about the Hive is that in addition to funding companies, we are really helping entrepreneurs start these companies. So we have a set of operating individuals, set of former entrepreneurs at the Hive who are working closely with these entrepreneurs across a variety of different business functions. So we do that for the first 12 to 15 months. In addition to putting kind of $2-3 million in the company, we are really taking the company to the next stage. In addition to collaborating with entrepreneurs, sometimes we start the company on our own and then recruit co-founders. And sometimes we collaborate with corporations to start companies. So recently we sold a company called Nurego to GE that we had started with EMC. So that's a good example of what we do with corporations. The reason it's interesting for corporations is because it's a way for them to drive innovation outside their organization. So in the overall scheme of things, we are substantially different from an incubator or accelerator, because in contrast to them, we are high touch, low volume. We do 3 to 4 companies a year. And we put substantial amount of money, $2 to $3 million. And we partner with VCs, who are sort of the long-term capital partners for these companies as they raise money in Series A, B, C, D, and so on. So it's really a new approach in the market out there. And so we are excited that both the Hive 1 and the Hive 2 have had excellent results. And look forward to sort of engaging with many of you in the Hive 3. I'd love to introduce our team. So Sumant is out there. Sumant was co-founder of the Hive with me, and we have Mohan Reddy, who's our CTO, sitting behind. Kamesh, who's responsible for driving product. And today's event would have happened without Catherine out here. So thank you, Catherine, who takes care of all our operations. In addition to our team, we've built an ecosystem. So we have an awesome set of investors and advisors, really consisting of the who's who of the industry, and many of you are here today. We built close relationships with a number of universities. Later today, you'll meet a gentleman, Yuri Leskovec, who's from Stanford, who started a company called Kosei with us, that was sold within a year of their starting to Pinterest. Universities are also a great source of our summer interns. So you'll see that we tend to have 3 to 5 summer interns every year, and who are really pushing the frontiers in deep learning, in computer vision, robotics, areas like that. We have very successfully worked with a number of corporations, some of them for co-creation, a lot of them to be go-to-market partners, and have had a especially close relationship with Verizon, who's an investor in the Hive, with GE, and a number of people are here from GE, with EMC, which is now part of Dell. And every other week, we have between 150 and 800 people who get together as part of the Hive think tank. So this is a thought leadership forum where we talk about all things related to data. And why are we doing this? Because it's a great flow of deals, great kind of access to entrepreneurs, and so it helps us sort of build our companies. At the Hive in the US, we've done 21 companies so far. We've sold 4 of them, one to, most recently, about 3-4 weeks back, to GE, another one to Pinterest, to Rakuten, to Monster Worldwide. And so I would encourage you in the course of today's program to meet some of the people. You'll see them with orange, I think it's orange lanyards, so just reach out to them. We are also excited to have the Hive Brazil team here today. And so it is led by Everson Lopez, who is Everson, do you want to stand up? There's Everson, right there. And so he's here with a whole big group. And so thank you to the folks from Brazil, from the folks from Malaysia, the folks from the East Coast who are here today. And the Hive India. Unfortunately, Arihant Patni is not able to be here today. So the theme of today's summit is AI and the future of business. And so we have a great set of speakers that we have brought together to really sort of elaborate on some of the themes that the Hive is focused on. So we'll have a set of talks and fireside chats, followed by a break and then another set of talks. Stay on till the end because we have kind of an opportunity to network and have cocktails. So with that, I'd like to